Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Today we have brought top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. President Biden backs Harris with early vote in tight race. Harris-Trump neck and neck in Wisconsin as election nears, poll shows. Trump raises election doubts, warns of possible cheating if he loses. Harris campaign targets Latino voters following racist comments from Trump ally. Trump's advisors aim to eliminate FBI checks for future administration appointees. Large Trump rally at Madison Square Garden, New York. Philadelphia DA files lawsuit against Elon Musk's $1 million giveaway. Mayor Adams launches family building benefits to support city workers. Indian spy network operates in US, Canada. Thousands of Georgians demonstrate against contested election results. Yumif Kejilcha breaks men's half-marathon record by just 1 second. And Erik ten Hag sacked as Manchester United manager after poor start. You were listening to Headlines, now news in detail. President Biden cast his early vote in Wilmington, Delaware just over a week before Election Day. Biden, who spent the weekend near Wilmington, made the trip to the polling station with Representative Lisa Blunt Rochester, a Senate candidate for Delaware. As he arrived, Biden encouraged people to vote, saying, "Let's go vote." When asked if voting was bittersweet this time, Biden said it was simply sweet, expressing confidence that Vice President Kamala Harris, his chosen successor, would win. Biden decided earlier this year to step out of the presidential race and has since endorsed Harris as the Democratic nominee. Since leaving the race, he has largely stayed away from the campaign spotlight, letting voters focus on Harris. Vice President Harris has tried to show her support for Biden's achievements while setting herself apart on some issues important to voters. Polls released last Sunday showed Harris and former President Trump nearly tied in key states, with Harris holding a slight national lead of 1 point. With Election Day just a week away, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump were tied in Wisconsin, according to a recent USA Today Suffolk University poll. The poll, taken from October 20 to 23, showed Harris at 48% and Trump at 47%, within the 4.4% margin of error. In Door County, a key indicator area in Wisconsin, Harris held a slight lead, 50% to Trump's 47%. Polls showed only 2% of voters remain undecided. Voters have strong reasons for their choices. Robert Olin from Milwaukee plans to vote for Trump, believing Trump's policies will help the economy and improve his coffee shop business, which has struggled with high inflation. Meanwhile, Mary Beth Leahy, a 70-year-old Milwaukee voter, supports Harris, praising her efforts to unite both political sides. Harris also led Trump among women voters in Wisconsin by 14 points, while Trump held an 18-point lead among men. Both candidates see Wisconsin's 10 electoral votes as critical to winning the election, especially with other swing states close as well. As Election Day approached, former President Donald Trump repeatedly claimed that if he lost, it would be due to cheating by Democrats. Speaking at recent rallies in Wisconsin and North Carolina, Trump warned supporters that Democrats were focused on winning through unfair means. They cheat, he said, adding that winning without it was the only way they are going to win. At a Wisconsin rally earlier this month, Trump declared that if he won, he would prosecute those he accused of cheating, including revisiting the 2020 election results. He also questioned early voting practices and claimed Democrats planned to use the voting rights of Americans living overseas for fraudulent votes. However, Trump admitted there was no evidence yet of cheating in this year's election. Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, and ally Elon Musk echoed Trump's warnings. Vance claimed Democrats wanted to allow undocumented immigrants to vote, while Musk said a Trump loss could mean the last U.S. election. Democrats have been preparing for potential legal challenges if Trump refuses to accept the results. Vice President Kamala Harris' campaign seized the opportunity to respond to racist comments made by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, an ally of Donald Trump, this past weekend. Hinchcliffe made derogatory remarks about Puerto Ricans, referring to Puerto Rico as a floating island of garbage during Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden. In response, the Harris campaign launched a new digital ad to reach Latin voters, emphasizing they deserve better than Trump. The 30-second ad began running online in battleground states on platforms like YouTube TV, Hulu, and Snapchat. In Pennsylvania alone, over 450,000 Puerto Ricans reside there, with more than 300,000 eligible voters. The campaign also planned to place ads in El Nuevo Dia, Puerto Rico's most popular newspaper, featuring a message urging families to focus on voting. The ad included Hinchcliffe's comments, followed by Trump mentioning Puerto Rico, and concluded with Harris recalling Trump's inadequate response to Hurricane Maria. "I will always fight for you and your families," Harris stated. She also presented economic proposals for Puerto Ricans, aiming to create an opportunity economy and improve energy infrastructure. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. A proposal by former President Donald Trump's advisors suggested bypassing FBI background checks for appointees if he wins the 2024 election. In a recent memo, Boris Epshteyn, one of Trump's top advisors, recommended allowing Trump to skip standard FBI vetting for top officials, opting for private investigators instead. This would help Trump avoid delays that previous appointees like Jared Kushner faced due to lengthy security checks. Trump's advisors claim that this change would ensure loyalty to Trump rather than the government. Background checks typically uncover criminal histories, financial issues, or conflicts of interest, which the new approach seeks to avoid. Under current rules, the FBI vets all White House staff, checking for issues like criminal behavior, psychological conditions, and foreign contacts. However, because the background check process is an executive function, Trump could alter it if he becomes president again. This proposal raised concerns over potential risks to national security. The change could impact appointees like Peter Navarro and Steve Bannon, who may struggle to pass traditional security checks due to recent legal issues. A massive rally for former President Donald Trump was held at Madison Square Garden in New York City, with thousands of supporters from all backgrounds, religions, and ages coming together to show their support. This event is seen as a sign of Trump's popularity and growing support as he prepares for the upcoming election. Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, Speaker of the U.S. Congress, and potential Vice President candidate Senator J.D. Vance also gave speeches at the rally. Several prominent figures, including Trump's sons Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, were also present. The people of New York showed their commitment to supporting Trump, particularly in a city where he hasn't typically had strong support. This rally is considered a significant moment in Trump's campaign efforts, representing a wave of support from across the country aiming to help him win the presidency again. This news was reported by Millennium News 24 CEO Mr. Taufat Noor with documentary support from Jenna Butler and Muzahidul Islam.
They're outside watching this now at levels that nobody's ever seen before. They've never had it. And I want to thank Jim Dolan. He's been incredible. He's been just incredible. The job they've done. Thank you.
Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner took legal action against Elon Musk and his pro-Trump group America PAC over a $1 million giveaway to registered voters. Krasner described the initiative as an illegal lottery scheme in the civil lawsuit. Krasner claimed that Musk's giveaway lured citizens into sharing personal information and making political pledges in exchange for a chance to win. He argued that Pennsylvania law mandates all lotteries be state-operated, thus requiring the giveaway to stop. The lawsuit highlighted concerns that winners were mostly individuals attending Trump rallies, suggesting that the selection process was misleading. The U.S. Justice Department also alerted Musk's super PAC that the giveaway might violate federal laws prohibiting cash incentives for voter registration. President Joe Biden criticized the initiative as totally inappropriate, although he did not comment on its legality. Musk's super PAC did not address the lawsuit directly but announced a recent $1 million winner from Michigan. As the case unfolds, the future of the giveaway remains uncertain amid ongoing legal scrutiny. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced new employee benefits aimed at supporting city workers in starting families. The family building benefits will offer up to $10,000 in reimbursement for expenses related to adoption, surrogacy, and egg or sperm donation, marking a historic first for a major U.S. city. During the announcement, Mayor Adams emphasized the importance of making New York City an attractive place for families. This initiative, aimed at around 27,000 non-union employees and retirees, aligns the city with private sector trends in family support. Deputy Mayor for Health and Human Services Annie Williams-Isom noted that these benefits could help city employees, including those from the LGBTQ+ community, manage the costs of family building processes. The policy addresses existing gaps in the city's health benefits program, which already covers some fertility treatments. This effort follows the city's expansion of paid parental leave earlier this year, demonstrating a commitment to making New York City a supportive environment for all families. The new benefits are expected to assist many city employees in realizing their family goals. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. A controversial Sikh separatist, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, claimed that Canada and the US need to take stronger action against Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government for allegedly trying to silence dissidents abroad. In an interview, Pannu referenced unsealed US Justice Department indictments against two Indian nationals linked to a plot to kill him in New York. One of the accused was an ex-government official described as an intelligence officer who reportedly organized the assassination plan. Pannu stated that India's consulates in the US and Canada were operating a spy network, although he did not provide evidence for his claims. He urged both countries to prevent the Modi government from challenging their sovereignty. India's foreign ministry did not respond to Pannu's allegations. The accusations have strained relations between Canada and India, particularly after Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accused India of involvement in the murder of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, another Sikh leader in Canada, earlier this year. As investigations continue, both the US and Canadian authorities have remained tight-lipped about the allegations against India. Thousands of Georgians rallied in Tbilisi on Monday against the results of disputed parliamentary election held over the weekend. The pro-Western opposition claimed the ruling Georgian Dream Party rigged the election, declaring victory with 54% of the vote despite reports of voter intimidation. President Salome Zurabichvili, although her role is largely ceremonial, declared she did not recognize the results, claiming they were influenced by a Russian special operation to undermine Georgia's path to the European Union. Demonstrators waved EU flags and demanded new elections supervised by an international commission. The Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe reported evidence of intimidation during the election, labeling the situation as democratic backsliding. While the US and EU called for investigations into the election, they did not label the results as fraudulent. Supporters of the opposition, primarily younger and urban voters, voiced their desire for a European future. Many protesters pledged to continue their fight until new elections were held, expressing frustration over the lack of Western support. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Ethiopian runner Yomiv Kejulcha made history on Sunday by breaking the men's half-marathon world record by just 1 second in Valencia, Spain. He finished with a time of 57 minutes and 30 seconds, surpassing the previous record set by Ugandan runner Jacob Kiplimo in 2021. Kejelcha, former silver medalist in the 10,000 meters and indoor world record holder for the mile, expressed his joy after the race. "This race wasn't easy," he said. "I saw from the clock that it was possible despite the rain. I wanted to break the world record and I'm really happy I did it." Interestingly, this was the second consecutive time the record was broken by a narrow margin. Kiplimo's record was only 1 second faster than the previous one by Kenya's Kibiwott Kandi. In the women's race, Kenya's Agnes Engetik missed out on the record, finishing 11 seconds short of Letesenbet Gide's mark of 1 hour, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Erik ten Hag was sacked as Manchester United's manager on Monday after a disappointing start to the season, leaving the club in 14th place in the Premier League. Alan Shearer called Ten Hag a dead man walking after reports emerged that United had been talking to other managers about taking over. Shearer noted that it was clear something was wrong, stating, "If they are on the same page, why are they speaking to other managers?" Former players like Rio Ferdinand compared Ten Hag's situation to a boxer being knocked down repeatedly, saying the fight's been called out for the manager. Gary Neville added that Ten Hag's team was under pressure due to their low ranking despite new signings. In the wake of his departure, United captain Bruno Fernandes expressed gratitude for Ten Hag's trust and shared a heartfelt message on Instagram. As the club moves forward, interim manager Ruud van Nistelrooy will take charge, while speculation about Ten Hag's replacement continues. We'll be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,549.67. The NYSE Composite is increased by 93.40 points or 0.48%. Tokyo stock close price is 38,605.53. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 691.61 points or 1.82%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,322.20. The Shanghai index is increased by 22.50 points or 0.68%. Hong Kong stock close price is 20,599.36. The Hang Seng index is increased by 9.21 points or 0.04%. Bombay stock close price is 80,005.04. The Sensex index is increased by 602.75 points or 0.76%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. President Biden backs Harris with early vote in tight race. Harris-Trump neck and neck in Wisconsin as election nears, poll shows. Trump raises election doubts, warns of possible cheating if he loses. Harris campaign targets Latino voters following racist comments from Trump ally. Trump's advisors aim to eliminate FBI checks for future administration appointees. Large Trump rally at Madison Square Garden, New York. Philadelphia DA files lawsuit against Elon Musk's $1 million giveaway. Mayor Adams launches family building benefits to support city workers. Indian spy network operates in US, Canada. Thousands of Georgians demonstrate against contested election results. Yomif Kejilcha breaks men's half marathon record by just 1 second. And Erik ten Hag sacked as Manchester United manager after poor start. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all LED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.